Hey, what's happening, everybody? I'm Charles Maring. Welcome to the Art Studio. Today we're diving into a creative topic. The postman just delivered my custom vans that we made. I want to go in and show you how we did it. First, let's open them up and take a look at it and see exactly how these came out. They come in a nice bag like you can see here. Some information on it as well. I did these at vans.com, and you can make custom vans of any kind. I happen to be an expressionist painter, and I create these gigantic expressionist paintings like you see here, all oil on canvas. And sometimes I want to do a cool gift for somebody or just do something fun for myself and personalize a piece of clothing or something like that. We also have a store online at shopcharlee.com with all sorts of creative products. And what I do is I photograph the paintings and have them printed on creative fabrics, or I find creative things online like the ability to do custom vans, as you can see here, and we have things customized. So we're going to get into how we did it and what to expect. Stay tuned. So vans have been a go-to for me for so many years. You know, I grew up skateboarding through my middle school and high school days, still skateboard today a little bit. And so always been a part of my journey. And I wanted to create something kind of cool and custom and fun for summer. And so let's take a look at how we do this. We'll dive into vans.com and share that. First, let me share with you kind of my perspective here when it comes to creating custom things. So I'm going to go into Photoshop here where I have one of my paintings, and as you can see, I create these oil on canvas pieces that are really bizarre, all sorts of crazy characters. These are huge, by the way, mural size 70 by 84, and so they're always fun to create, but anytime I can do something different with them, like create a piece of clothing which takes the art out into the world, it makes it even that much more fun, right? So that's what I'm doing in this particular instance. We'll hide that, and now we're going to go over to vans.com, and they have a customs section, as you can see here. And in the customs section, you have the ability to do all sorts of different things in terms of how you can customize what you want to do. You can do backpacks, women's shoes, kids' shoes, all sorts of different things. We're going to design men's shoes, so we're just going to click on Start Customizing here and go over. And as you can see, there is all sorts of different options here as well. There is the Classics, which, if you don't know, is just kind of a flat sole inside, pretty comfortable for walking and whatnot, but athletically, I tend to go with this upgrade, which is the Pro Skate line. They just have a better ultra cush sole, as you can see, the kind of have the diagram here, and much, much more comfortable. So I tend to go that way. There's also some all-weather shoes here to choose from. Wides for those with those really wide feet, and you can see some backpacks here as well. So let's dive into Classics, and we'll just do a basic classic slip-on today. And it's such a simple thing to do. I believe it's an 8-stop process, if I remember correctly, to customize them. There's all different customizations you can make. And as you can see, yep, there's 8. So the vamp is the top. That's what I want to customize with one of my paintings. So what I did was I photographed it high res, and now we're going to click on Add Your Own. And now we have, since we have the right high res photo, we click on Upload. We're going to grab that image, which I put on my desktop, and it's uploading the file. Pretty simplistic. There is a box you have to check that did not come up this time because I've already done this before, but it tells you that you can't have any logos or anything that is proprietary. It has to be your own design. It has to be your own copyright. So no copyrighted materials or logos can be used when you're building your custom vans. So food for thought as you start to get your design together and start to pull things together. So once this uploads, we'll be right into actually creating the shoes themselves. Okay, so we're on select shoe size, as you can see here. Men's 10.5, that's me, continue. And now our image will show where it's positioned here over the shoe itself. And then we can adjust it however we see fit. We can rotate it, crop it, do all sorts of things like that. So This will give us kind of a perspective of what things will look like. And so you can see exactly where it's going to cut off or crop. So what we need to do is actually kind of move this over and enhance the size of this just a little bit as well. We're going to need to adjust by zooming, and I'm just pinching and zooming with my hand. And then we can decide exactly where we want it to be. Anywhere in there should be fine. We click continue. It'll take it a moment, but then it'll find its way and kind of show us what it's going to look like on the shoe as well at this point. Perfect, and as you can see, it kind of shows us how it's going to look. That's the right shoe. This is our left shoe. Really good, right? So we click finish. We'll move forward here and we'll design the rest of the sneaker as well. And then we'll decide what color do we want the sides to be, what color do we want the back to be, do we want to do anything else with customizing and text. So here we did our vamp. We're going to move forward to the quarters. I chose to go with a deep blue in this one, just to kind of make it colorful, as you can see here. Next up, we need to do the rear. I went with a bright red, as you can see here. We're going to click right one more time here. And then it gives us, for the binding, an opportunity to do something cool too. And the binding can be any color that you like. I just kept it white in this particular situation, but you can certainly do the binding any color that you wish. Moving forward, the collar lining as well. You can decide if you want that to be black, you want that to, I just kept it white on the inside, but you can certainly do black or white there. And then on the sides, it's cool. You can add flames, you can add roses, checks. I chose to do this lightning bolt here instead in the ones that I designed. And if we move forward here one more time, oh, we can even change that. I didn't realize that that could be changed. Check it out. You can even change the inside here. I must have missed that on mine, but that's okay. The white was perfectly fine. And this just kind of shows you exactly how it's going to look here. You can spin it around, take a look at it, decide what you like, decide what you want to change, replace it, reposition it, whatever you need to do. And so under patterns or solids, there are all sorts of different materials here that you can use as well. And last but not least, on the back here, and so if you want to personalize these in any way, then you can just go ahead and put like Charlee, which is my name. On the left, you can put Charlee on the right. Click next, and then it will also allow you to personalize the back of the sneaker. You can choose that in black or white, however you see fit. Shows you an example. We click apply. And basically, from that point, all there is checking out and deciding what they're going to be. These are $90, as you can see. They do take a few weeks to come in. I will say that. I was kind of anxious to get them. It did take a few weeks. But now that I see them and I see the print quality, in fact, let's take a close-up of these. You can see the print quality is really beautiful. And these came out really, really great. So I'm really psyched about them. And this will be my summer fun shoe for bouncing around the city and whatnot. So custom Vans, everybody, take your photography to different places. You know, it's really cool these days that we can print on so many different types of fabrics and wood and metal and create all sorts of different creative things. You can see we have phone cases here of paintings and mugs, and we do t-shirts and everything else on our shopcharlee.com site as well. And it's just a fun way to spin the painting and the photography, kind of mix it up in all that we do. And you should be doing the same with your own art. It makes really cool personalized gifts, or it just makes something really cool for yourself as well. So that's a wrap for today, everybody. We appreciate you. Have a great one. Take care.